So I just want to see if I can see boats that weren't there. There were obviously no boats on the horizon, but what happened was, I was looking out on boats, and not only could I see the boat, guys, that wasn't there before, I could see the wave behind it. So the very bottom of the boat. So, and there's people, Daryl Marvel's going to go into some laser experiments and stuff a little bit better, so I'm not going to get into all the numbers and everything right here. I just want you to know boats don't disappear behind a curve. That's like one of the top arguments that we hear, and it's a joke. It's a superstitious belief that globe roofers have. So, next slide. They always bring this one up. Who's seen this one? Anyone? Right? Lake Pontchartrain. Two pictures. That's the same lake, side by side. So you're telling me the one on the left curving like that much, and the one on the right was completely flat? So, I mean, I haven't been there, I haven't done any experiments on it, so I can't speak for myself. I'm just saying that that's not proof versus globe. It's the same lake looks flat as the other images. This right here is the geographic range table from the U.S. Coast Guard. I took a picture out of Edward Henry's book, The Greatest Lie on Earth. I think they got some for sale over there. You guys have read a lot of flat Earth books. I think that is the best one, in my opinion. I'll bring up my second favorite one here in a minute, but Edward Henry, The Greatest Lie on Earth. And this geographic range table gives sight distances for sea level. And this is based on measurements and calculations, so it is fact. This is not theory. The U.S. Coast Guard didn't postulate this range table as what it might be. And it gives distances visible at 19 statute miles, I believe 16.5 nautical miles. No, 19 statute, yeah, 16.5. You can see an object that's 240 feet, or 200 feet above the horizon, and there should be 240 feet of curvature. So it should be behind 40 feet of curve. So thank you, the U.S. Coast Guard, for debunking the globe. I really appreciate that. Reflections, guys. Large bodies of water, when undisturbed, are always flawlessly flat. I was watching a video the other day about how they make glass. Anybody see that video or know how they make glass? They melt molten metals, and then they lay the liquid glass on top. And the person who's making the video says, well, we mold the metals down because all liquids, when undisturbed, are flawlessly flat. I was like, wow, that's great. So that's how they make glass. That's how they make it so flat. Another great proof, world record photo, Bar de Crans. The photo was taken from 9,000 feet elevation, but if you do the math, which math is up there on the right, that island, which almost is completely visible, you can almost see that it's not just the tip of the island, it should be behind a mile of curvature. So, and then you got Josh Nookie's photo there. What's funny is that news guy came out and said that's a mirage, that's atmospheric conditions, and so I got in a helicopter a couple weeks ago in Chicago, Illinois with Justin Bettles. Justin, thanks for renting that helicopter. And we took an infrared P900 on there, and as soon as we got a few hundred feet above the tree line from Kenosha, which is 52 miles away, we could see all of Chicago. So there's Sears Tower. I got a pointer right here, sweet. That's the Sears Tower right there. That's the Chase Bank right there. That Chase Bank tower is 800 feet. And so all of these buildings that are smaller than that, 500 to 600 feet, everything there should be behind the curve. You might be able to see a little bit based on the math, and I only have 45 minutes, which just got down to 30 minutes, so I don't have time to go into everything on the math. This was drone footage we shot from the other side of Lake Michigan. And you'll see just as soon as you get above all that atmospheric distortion, so at sea level is the densest air. It's the hardest to see through. There's also mist, dust, and smoke coming off from Chicago. Then you have to deal with perspective. So there's a lot going on at sea level. Like visibility tests at sea level are kind of difficult. Also, as Rob pointed out, the most common form of light refraction is downward. So not only should you be seeing curvature, the air should actually be pushing things behind the curve as well. And then also, if we're on a wall, they should be leaning slightly. I don't ever even really bring that up, but I mean, everything should be making these things disappear. And I mean, you zoom in and they're all there, no problem. So I did an experiment with Eva, Patricia Steer, and Mark Sargent at Salton Sea in California in April of this year. And what was interesting is we'd see islands on the other side of the lake, and then as the day progressed, the islands start disappearing. Because there's more and more distortion. As the air heats up, it's magnifying more of the objects that you're trying to look at. And so we got a lot of what's called fata morgana. It's this mirror-like distortion that you get right there. Here we go. I think Rob pointed out all high altitude footage that is not fisheye is flat, and not just flat. It's eye level, guys. The Earth is rising to eye level. So August Picard, He was written about in Popular Science in 1931. He was the first man to enter the stratosphere. Picard's the one they named the guy after on Star Trek or Star Wars, whatever. I don't watch too much of that stuff, but Captain Picard. So August was friends with Einstein. He's got pictures of Einstein. He took a balloon up to the stratosphere. He described the Earth as being flat with upturned edges. So, but not just that. Rob already covered the fisheye lens. He didn't cover one thing, guys. He was ascended for 3 hours, and the Earth is allegedly spinning 1,030 miles an hour at the equator, and he landed in New Mexico. Back in New Mexico where he took off. So, it's not proof Earth's a spinning ball. Fisheye lens is proof that globe earthers are gullible and don't want to do their own research. That's what it's proof of. So, he showed this, he kind of went over this also, Rob did, but he didn't touch on this. And again, this is in Edward Hendry's book, and he cites the FAA website, so you can go do your research on this. This isn't just like claims he's making. The target generation facility is the most expensive flight simulator in the world. The Federal Airline Administration came up with it, and they train not just pilots but air traffic controllers on a flat, stationary Earth. And what I find really interesting is, over here it says they actually don't account for any gravity either, because there is no gravity. But also, at Army, concluding remarks from a NASA document. This is an experiment I've never seen performed by a flat earther or a globe earther. So please, I'm asking you, do me a favor, if you live near a marine horizon, film some star trails and send me the video, because I may be wrong. NathanPBL@yahoo.com. If you can get stars intersecting the marine horizon, I want to see the video, but all these globe earthers believe, buildings are going behind the curve and boats are going behind the curve, but stars vanish off in the distance above the horizon, just like they would if the Earth had a dome over it and they were all moving away from us, away from our vanishing point. So, you see. Now, not the best video. I don't get $50 million a day. This is all me funding my own experiments. But if you look, you can clearly see there's no stars coming off the marine horizon. But also they fade off in the distance. So as they come into view, they get brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter. In my opinion, just how they would work on flat stationary Earth with a dome over our heads. So all this stuff's on my YouTube channel, Nathan Thompson, if you want to check it out, guys. Next one, most people, even a lot of flat earthers haven't heard of this one. It's called green flash. It's an effect that happens when the sun is setting and rising, and it's right at eye level. And so this is my video real quick on that. It's not a good video, I'll promise. But you'll see the top of the sun start to turn slightly green. Slightly. Like I said, it's not the best video, but there's much better videos out there of it, and there's much better pictures. And so what I think is happening is the atmosphere is acting like a prism. And so if any of you guys have heard Pink Floyd, right? The album cover, the prism on the front, he's got the light coming from below, and when the color spectrum comes out the other side, it's red, orange, yellow with the green on the bottom. Now, if you shine the light from above the prism, it comes out on the other side inverted. So it comes out with the green on top and the red, orange, yellow on the bottom. And so what I believe is happening is the sun is getting really far away, or it is really far away at sunrise also, but it's eye level, and the color spectrum is hitting your eyes just as it would with a light coming from above a prism. So that's the green flash experiment. If anyone has a better explanation how that works on a globe, email me, nathanpbl.com, nathanpbl@yahoo.com. I'll take it out of my speech. An honest man, when proven to be wrong, must either admit he is wrong or he's no longer an honest man. I'll say that one more time. Right? Guys, an honest man, when proven to be wrong, must either admit he is wrong or he is no longer an honest man. So, I'm honest. If I'm wrong on these experiments, just email me, I'll take it out of my speech. I won't even talk about it anymore. Okay? So, next one, what do I got? This one, guys. These are all my videos. All my videos. And the last one, on this one, I filmed from Sydney Holland's backyard. She's an ex-NASA employee. She's got some really interesting stories, but she's now a flat earther. So, just kidding. I don't have videos. I don't want to play, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not a public speaker. I just speak in public. So. All right, star trails. They circled the North Star perfectly, right? So I've been running the group for 2.5 years. If Earth is chasing the sun and the sun's traveling 500,000 miles an hour, we'd go about 20 million miles a day. And so over the course of about 2.5 2.5 years, we would have moved our position in space about 10 billion miles since I started that official flat Earth and globe discussion. But every night you go outside and record star trails, and they're making perfect loops around polar center for the last 2 years, every single day. Every single one, every person that's been looking at it. So, star trails showing a progressive movement for Earth through space. Wow, I had notes for all this stuff. I haven't even looked at them once. So, here we go. Gyroscope.